Hello everybody, this is your host Percy Karak, and we're going to talk about Web 2.0, Catch the Wave. What is Web 2.0? How's it different from 1.0? How do we understand the technologies behind Web 2.0? How do we use components of Web 2.0? And then how do we use Web 2.0 and share that technology? Well, here's Web 2.0. When we talk about 2.0, we're talking about things like Folksonomy, wikis, blogs, social software, audio, video, RSS, economy, design, CSS design, web standards, and things like that. And these are some of the terms behind the technology. Let's look at what is the difference between Web 1.0 and 2.0. Aha! Web 1.0 is the mostly read-only web. Web 2.0 is the wildly read-write web. 250,000 sites. 80 million sites. Do you see in this picture, for Web 1.0, there were 45 million global users in 1996. Now it's 1 billion plus global users. And do you see the difference over here with user-generated content and user-generated content here? Look at the collective intelligence. Hey, hey, hey. All right. Under Web 1.0 we have things like Britannica. Now under 2.0 we have Wikipedia, which is an encyclopedia, which is also a wiki. So you and I can contribute to that encyclopedia. Okay, collective intelligence. We have personal websites in 1.0. Now we have blogging. Again, a lot of information being contributed to the web. Page views and cost per click. Publishing versus participation. Content management systems in 1.0. And now wikis, where people can collaborate. Directories and taxonomy. Now we have tagging and folksonomy. Stickiness under Web 1.0, and now under 2.0 we have syndication, RSS. We bring the web to you. All right, let's look at what is taxonomy. Taxonomy is derived from two words, from the Greek word taxin, which means to classify, and nomos, which means law, science, or economy. Taxonomy is the science of classifying things. How nice. Taxonomy is very hierarchical. It has a tree-like structure, requires a lot of planning and a lot of expertise. Here's an example of taxonomy and a library system that's based on the Huey Decimal System. And as you can see how books are organized by religions. But what if you had a book on, say, Buddhism? Where would we put that? Would we put that under 916, not a sign? Or would we put that under 917, other religions? Do you see how taxonomy is very hierarchical and very rigid? Okay, now we have folksonomy. Well, what is folksonomy? Folksonomy is derived from two words, folk plus taxonomy. It's very open, it's very democratic form of organization, and in folksonomy you use tags for labeling. For example, here's a Flickr website, and the pictures are tagged with various popular tags, okay? And the more commonly used tags show up larger, so you can see how it's very democratic. It also demonstrates the social fabric, okay? So you take a picture and you put a tag on it, and that's how you label it or categorize it. Tags bridge structure and meaning. Tags reflect the social fabric, see? The more that tag is used, the larger it appears. It's 90% of a proper taxonomy, but 10 times simpler, said Stuart Butterfield from Flickr. Here's the Web 2.0 explosion. All right. Using Web 2.0, we have blogs, things like Blogger. With images, we have Flickr, where you can store your pictures and your photographs and tag them. You have wikis with my wiki space, and of course there are a lot of others, just as there are more blogs. And then with podcasting, we have audio, and there are other sites where you can post your podcasts, bookmarks, like Delicious. Now, Delicious is a website that stores all your favorites, and it's stored on the web, so you can get to it from any computer that's connected to the web. And then we have reading over here using feed readers like Bloglines and FeedBurner. Hey! Here's a typical chemistry blog, and you can see some of the applications for this being used in chemistry. And then we have a training blog over here, and you can see how I'm using this. Here's Bloglines, which is a feed reader, and that allows you to collect all your feeds in one place. Here's an iTug. Here's the iTug Wiki, our very own Instructional Technology Users Group. Hey, hey, hey. Here's FeedBurner. All right, and here's podcasting, okay, where I have all my podcasts. Well, what is RSS? Well, RSS is the plumbing of our living web. As you can see, we have all these blogs, and you see these dotted lines, and they're feeding to a feed reader or a news reader from podcasts and wikis and things like that. And those dotted lines are the RSS feeds. That's the plumbing of our living web. Hey. What are the benefits to connecting people via Web 2.0? You have collective intelligence, collaboration. It's non-hierarchical. It's very democratic, transparent, instant gratification. Has potential for passion because you own it, ownership, permanence, searchable resources. It's open to public and real recognition. Now, how to get started? Start by creating a class blog. Have students create their own blogs, collaborate using wikis. You could create an intranet using wikis. Parties involved, using something like JotSpot. Parties involved can create their own content. So you could have a number of contributors to the intranet, okay? Podcast, audio lectures, and those are some of the applications, okay? All right, okay. Here are some links. Flickr, www.flickr.com, Delicious, Wikipedia. This is so nice. You click on Wikipedia, for example, you go right there, and then you can do a search on whatever topic, let's say taxonomy. And click on Go, and it'll give you all the details on taxonomy, and so on and so forth, okay? And that brings us to the end of our program, and it was so nice talking to you. Bye.